Well, in my last video, I said I wasn't going to have the stereo EEG. Well, I am. Went down to Shands and talked to Dr. Roper. And he told me, yes, I am going to have the stereo EEG. I'll be going back on the 11th of March to have that done. And hopefully they can find out where my seizures are beginning. They believe they're coming from a scar back here on the occipital area. I had an R while I was in the office with him. Told him exactly what the R's felt like, how I lose focus in my right eye. And he told me that gave him a lot of information, just me telling him that while I was there with him. And this stereo EEG, this thing scares the crap out of me, but I'm ready for it. I'll be bedridden in the ICU for approximately 10 days. Hopefully they can pinpoint where they're coming from. The thing that scared me the most is Dr. Roper told me that if the seizures are coming from two different areas, that they won't be able to do surgery. That's the one thing that scared me the most. And I'm just hoping and praying that they're just coming from one area. And if they are coming from this scar back here, and they do surgery back there, a lot of times people lose some peripheral vision this way when they have surgery in that area, which that means I'll just have to turn my head more. But that's okay with me. If they can do away with these blasted seizures that I've been having since I was 11 years old, I'm ready for it. 4 years ago I wasn't ready, but I'm ready for it now. They're getting worse and more often. I actually fell into some hot coals here a few days ago and burnt my elbow and burnt a hole in my favorite shirt. That really pissed me off more than anything. The little burn spots on my elbow, that didn't really hurt, but pissed me off that I burned a hole in my favorite shirt. But I just want to give you an update. I know in the last video I said I wasn't going to have the stereo EEG, and that came from a nurse practitioner, I believe she is, and I can't put her down. She's probably the sweetest person at Shands. Went down there for my pre-op just the day before yesterday, and I'm telling you, the people at Shands, they are professionals. Good grief. They'd already split I had 4 different things to do, and the last thing that I had to go through was an MRI. And it was set up to be done at 3 o'clock p.m. And my first thing I had to do was have a little meeting, a little office visit at 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, we arrived at 9. And so we got down there a little faster than we thought. And we hadn't sat down 5 minutes, and they took me right on back. 55 minutes ahead of my scheduled time. Boom, there I was sitting in the office. And I'm telling you, at approximately, I think it was 12:30, if I'm not mistaken, I was doing my MRI, and it was scheduled to be done at 3 o'clock. Those people are so professional down there, and everything is organized and runs so smooth. When they saw that the different things that I had to go through were spaced out so far apart, they said, well, we'll try to get you in. They said, we'll try to get these things closer together. And I'd be danged if they didn't do it, buddy. I had to take my dad down to the VA yesterday, me and my wife. And he thought he had broke his shoulder, and he fell. And we sat there in one spot for 2 hours. Finally, a nurse came out and told us to go down to another spot to have an x-ray done on his shoulder. We'd sat there already 2 hours. I told my dad, I said, these people here should all have to go down to Shands and watch the people at Shands work for one day if they want to see what professionals look like. every time you go to do something, like I had to have a CT scan, or what they call a CAT scan. I had to have one of those, and I had to have an MRI, and 2 different office visits. And I'm telling you, when they go in, like if you go in for the CAT scan, they explain everything that's going to happen. When you go into the MRI, they explain everything that's going to happen, which I already knew about the MRI. And I've had 3 of them since I've been going to Shands. But this is the first time, I do believe, I've had a CAT scan done at Shands. But this was all pre-op, the day before yesterday. And on the 11th, which we'll actually go down there on the 10th and spend the night in the hotel. And get up and be there at, I think, 6 o'clock that morning. 6:30 if I'm not, I think 6:30. But my patient portal comes to me on my email, and I just sign in. They tell me everything, and every time I go down there, they send me an email that wants me to give them a survey. So far, on everything that they want me to do a survey on, I just put very good. And then when I leave a comment and like, how can anyone give a bad survey of Shands? They're so professional. So this is going out. If you live in the southeast, as I do, if you need to go to a hospital where the people really know what they're doing, I recommend Shands extremely high. They are so, and I had to go have this BNS turned off so that I could have my MRI done. Well, Lisa, she's a nurse practitioner down there. I think she's a nurse practitioner or a PA. I'm not sure about that, but she hasn't seen me in probably a year. But when she stepped into the room, she had a smile from ear to ear and knew me by name and sight. These people, they're so nice down there. I can't give them enough credit. And Dr. Roper, when we saw him, Dr. Roper, he's real. The man's done over 1,600 epilepsy surgeries, but he said that not many doctors have actually done the surgery where they will be doing mine. And back here, he's done temporal lobe surgeries, but not many doctors. He said he hasn't done a whole lot back here, and there's not too many doctors who have done surgery back in this area for seizures. But when I told him that I had lost focus in my right eye, he knew, like I say, that gave him information because the scar is on the left side of my occipital area, a lobe, and as he told me, that since it's on the left side, that's what makes my right eye lose focus. And because the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body, and vice versa. But I'm kind of scary, as I said, about the stereo EEG. They bore holes in your head with this thing. They don't just cut through the skull, they bore holes in your head. If you don't know, if you've never seen one done, right here on YouTube, you can put in Stereo EEG or SEEG Surgery, and go watch the video. At first I didn't want to see it, but then I'm the type of person that likes to know what the hell they're going to do to me, so I went and watched the video. It's kind of scary, but I'm ready for it anyhow. Well, I'll let you people go. Just wanted to give you an update on what is going to happen. I won't be able to lift anything over 5 pounds for 6 weeks after this surgery, and on the after I have the initial surgery, I won't be able to lift anything over 5 pounds for 6 weeks. So that's not going to be fun. I'll be bedridden in the hospital, and I'm practically bedridden or couch ridden. Just sit and watch television all day long. But hey, I've been having seizures since I was 11 years old, and I'm 50 now, so I can withstand a few weeks of not been able to do anything. That's fine with me. So if it'll just do away with these seizures. But like I said, I just want to give you people an update, and maybe encourage you to go to Shands if you have epilepsy. Like I said, they're real professionals down there. You guys take care, and once they do the surgery, I'll give you updates on it. Thanks for watching.